Configuring Vault AWS Auth is a crucial step in securing your infrastructure and managing access to sensitive resources. In this tutorial, we will walk through the process of configuring Vault AWS Auth. First, you need to understand the key concepts involved in Vault AWS Auth. Vault is a secrets management tool that helps you manage sensitive data and access to resources. AWS Auth is a Vault Auth method that allows you to authenticate with Vault using your AWS credentials. To configure Vault AWS Auth, you need to have a Vault instance and an AWS account. You also need to have the necessary permissions to configure Vault in AWS. The first step is to create an AWS IAM role that Vault can use to authenticate. This role should have the necessary permissions to access the resources you want to manage with Vault. Next, you need to configure the AWS Auth method in Vault. This involves creating a new auth method in Vault and specifying the AWS IAM role you created earlier. You also need to specify the AWS region and the type of authentication you want to use. Once you have configured the AWS Auth method, you can authenticate with Vault using your AWS credentials. You can do this by running the Vault login command and specifying the AWS Auth method. You will be prompted to enter your AWS access key and secret key. After you have authenticated with Vault, you can manage access to sensitive resources using Vault policies. Vault policies are used to define what actions a user can perform on a resource. You can create policies that grant access to specific resources and assign them to users or groups. Best practices for configuring Vault AWS Auth include using least privilege access and rotating your AWS credentials regularly. You should also use a secure method to store your AWS credentials, such as an environment variable or a secure file. In conclusion, configuring Vault AWS Auth is a straightforward process that involves creating an AWS IAM role and configuring the AWS Auth method in Vault. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you can securely manage access to sensitive resources using Vault and AWS.